Hello, everyone. I am Christine Perlmutter, Assistant Director of Student Experience. And with me today, I have.
Hey everyone, I'm Carrie Oliva. I'm the Academic Director. Welcome.
And we'd like to welcome you to our pre-arrival webinar series and titled Starting Your Into Suffolk Journey. And we are going to start your Into Suffolk Journey now by telling you some important dates. Orientation is May 10th. It is an all-day, one-day orientation from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Your first day of classes will be May 13th. And just in case you're looking at the whole semester ahead of time, your last day of classes will be August 16th. So orientation is, again, a one-day. Yes.
Sorry, the slides aren't moving.
The slides aren't moving?
No, just so, because I know that the content, it's still on the title slide.
Oh, does it show all the slides on the side or?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so it wasn't displaying correctly. So let me see if I can. Okay, what is it showing now?
The same.
Oh, okay, let me stop share. Okay, which one can you see now?
The orientation required.
Okay, so if I go
Number
back,
3.
let me try going back. And does it show what are some important dates?
Yes.
Okay, I got it right this time. Thank you so much for letting me know that.
Yep.
All right, so again, the important dates here. And is orientation required? In fact, it is. Orientation is a lot of good information and a way to meet other people and to meet the staff. So all students must attend all orientation sessions. It's Friday, May 10th at 9 a.m. We will be sending you the schedule in your email so you can have it in advance. And for students who are moving to campus, move-in date is Thursday, May 9th after 1 o'clock. You will receive an email from Residence Life with more details about moving in. So Carrie, can you tell us what will you do at orientation?
Sure can. So at orientation, you'll have your class schedule. You'll be able to have time to meet with your academic advisor one-on-one to talk about your classes and your schedule. We'll also set aside some time to show you how to use our systems. Our learning management system for classes is Canvas, and Workday Student is a system that you'll use to access your schedule and register for classes on your own once you finish this program. There'll be a campus tour, of course, so you can see all the important facilities and places, classrooms, buildings. We'll find out more about safety and security on campus and in Boston, explore all of the university's resources, and connect and make new friends in our program, and also meet some students who are alumni of our program, also helping with us. So it's a good resource for you to be able to ask your peers and classmates questions as well.
Yes, thank you. And if there are any questions, please feel free, Raheem, to ask questions at any time.
I will if I have.
All right, thank you. All right, what are some important things for you to do? First of all, please read all communication from Into. We'll be sending out emails. It can be daily or every other day, and they really are important. And so please read through them, see if you have any questions. If you have questions, you can reach out to us at any time and ask. You're going to fill out the arrivals detail form, which will be coming to you in an email, and I'll explain that more later. Request your official transcript from your school now, so you have time to get it before arriving. Upload your immunization records, and we'll explain that in more detail. Secure your housing. Know where you're going to live. And Rahim, are you living in the dorms or are you living off campus?
In the dorms.
Okay, great. So you'll be in the dorms. So make sure you know move-in day is the 9th after 1 o'clock. All right, and connect to us through social media. We have different social media outlets, and you're welcome to connect with us and learn more through that way. Okay, Carrie, what are some important things for students to bring with them?
You should always travel with your original I-20, your passport, and your visa. Your SEVIS I-901 fee payment receipt, evidence of funding for tuition and fees and living costs. And if you have a sponsor letter, you should include that as well. So these are, I see a lot of students just with a folder. I know a lot is electronic these days, but it is good to have a hard copy with you, not checked into your bag, in your carry-on when you travel. Health forms, any immunization documents, medical prescriptions translated into English, enough medication for 60 days, just in case it takes a little time to get those prescriptions renewed once you're here, and any related health insurance documents. For academics, having your official transcripts and any copies of test scores is helpful. A laptop and charger if you have it. Some students do choose to buy one here, and that's fine too. But if you are bringing yours, it will help. And then anything special from home that reminds you of, family or, your culture back home is encouraged as well.
Thank you. All right, your email credentials should have gone out by now. And what does that look like? Well, it looks like getting 2 different emails, one with your username and one with your password. And you will use that information to get into any of your logins at Suffolk. Rahim, did you get your email credentials yet?
I have, yeah.
Oh, good. Yay. All right. So make sure to try those out. See if you have any emails in your Suffolk email box waiting for you, and play around with getting into Canvas and other sites that require the username and password. All right, and I asked you if you have your visa or you have your interview coming up this week. Please keep us posted when you hear about that. You will receive this form in your email. If you don't receive it, let us know. We can send you another link. This form will tell us when you're going to arrive. So you fill out the form, and we can pick you up at the airport and get you to your location where your accommodations. And we also, it helps us know when to expect you. So we make sure someone is there waiting for you when you arrive. Make sure to get your transcripts from your school. Suffolk needs an official copy of the transcripts, not a copy that you make yourself, but a copy from your actual school. If you went to, when you graduated your high school, get one from there. If you went to a different college or university before, get one from there. The record must be in a sealed document and brought to Suffolk with you or sent to us directly from the school. You also have immunization records. These are the shots you get when you're a baby up into an adult that give you vaccines. And we need a record of your vaccines from birth. And that needs to be downloaded, or excuse me, uploaded to our immunization portal. You can do this when you arrive. You don't have to do it beforehand. If you're able to do it beforehand, that's great. If not, we have scheduled some appointments with our health and wellness department, and they will help you get these immunization records uploaded. The immunization records look something like this. It depends on your doctor, but all records must be in English, must state your name, must state your birthday, and must be signed by a physician. If they don't have any of those, then our health and wellness department will not accept them, and you'll need to get new records. All right, so we found out that Rahim is living off campus. I'm sorry, on campus. And we have other students who will be living off campus. So we have both, and we're going to talk about both. So what does Rahim get for living on campus? Lots of good stuff. One amazing thing is it's walking distance to all buildings. It's only a few minutes. You wake up, you jump out of bed, you're in your class before you know it. It's wonderful, convenient location. There will be a residence assistant, somebody who will be there to answer questions and help in any way. It's a person who gets paid to live on campus with you and can assist with anything you need housing related. You will have this residence hall community where everyone who lives in the dorm forms a community with each other and does activities, including social activities. You will have a twin extra long bed, a mattress. We will provide you with a mattress topper. You will also receive a desk, a chair, a wardrobe cabinet for your clothes, a dresser. We will provide you with sheets, a pillow, a blanket, a comforter, and towels. You will have services that include being able to have a television and internet, Wi-Fi. It won't come with the television, but it will come with the capability of using a television if you have one yourself. You will have a university meal plan, which you will get your RAM card, it is called, and on your card there will be money supplied there, and then you use that to buy your meals on campus. And Residence Life will match you with a roommate to provide you with a better academic experience. So you will have a roommate matched by Res Life. For those who are watching the video and you are looking for off-campus housing, you can use the Suffolk University off-campus housing portal. You will need to have your Suffolk University email and password to use the portal. With those credentials, you can sign up for an account and begin your search for off-campus accommodations. We have a link here for more instructions about how to use off-campus housing. And the portal looks like this. We also have a preferred organization about how to find roommates. It's called Roost Up, and they are move-in ready homes. So your room and your apartment will be furnished. Everything will be ready to move in, and you will have roommates. And we can help you find that situation through Roost Up. Let us know if you're interested. Okay, what is the weather like in Boston? Raheem, have you been to Boston before?
I haven't, no.
No. Okay, so I don't know, you might be shocked by our cold weather, but we get used to it, and then a lot of people really like it. Today's beautiful. Okay, our fall weather can be 3 to 23 degrees Celsius. Our winter, it can, as you can see, -5 degrees Celsius can be pretty cold. What we have right now is spring, and it was beautiful yesterday, and it's supposed to be another nice day today, very pleasant weather. And summer, you can see it can get hot, 28 degrees Celsius, and not as hot as other places, I'm sure, but we have all 4 seasons. As you can see, our weather varies greatly. Just so you know, when you're here, people, when they talk about the weather, will be talking about Fahrenheit, actually not Celsius. So we gave you the formula to figure out Fahrenheit there. Okay, the Boston neighborhoods. If you can see the red star in the middle of the map, that is where Suffolk is located. We are truly in the heart of Boston, right in the middle of the downtown. And we have an excellent transportation system that gets you all over the Boston area. And we have some popular neighborhoods that you can explore, such as Fenway, Back Bay, East Boston, and others. This is our transportation system, and each color goes in a bit of a different direction, and you will hear people comment like, oh, I need to take the red line, I need to take the blue line, like that. And students who live off campus live in a variety of neighborhoods. But if you see in the middle of the screen, there's like a diamond shape where it says Government Center, Park Street, Downtown Crossing, and State. That's where Suffolk is. So we're literally in the heart of the transportation system, and all different colors come here. All right, so now we're going to transition over to tell you about your academic programs. So Carrie, would you like to explain about academic English?
Here we go. Yes. Raheem, this does not specifically apply to you, all of this information, but I will go over it for the recording. Students can start in the summer in an academic English program. This is a non-credit English program to prepare students for a degree program. All academic English students will take a placement assessment at orientation on May 10th. This includes some writing, a speaking interview, and a computer-based grammar and vocabulary test. There's no reason to be nervous. You do not need to study for it. This is to ensure that my team knows the correct classes and level for you for your summer courses. We do have 6 different levels of instruction from beginner to advanced, and all academic English students are required to study for 18 hours per week. And you'll have a total of 4 different classes. The summer's classes will focus on reading and writing, listening and speaking. There's a grammar and vocabulary course. And also we are offering the American Cultural Studies for the summer. I already mentioned these are non-credit courses. They do not count towards the degree, but they are just as important to do well, because if you do intend to study at the university, we want to see strong performance, as these courses are on your official transcript. We also have some workshops during the time that you do not have class. If you want extra support, this is for academic English and for first-year students like yourself, Raheem, where you can practice pronunciation, presentation skills with a small group of students. Next slide. So for international year 1, this is first year student. We have 5 options: business, computer science, CAS General, which is College of Arts and Science General. That means non-business majors, science and mathematics and art and design. Raheem, I see your business. That's a very popular one. All students in all of those categories are required to take 2 English courses. They're called EAP, English for Academic Purposes, and they are 4 credits each. So this summer, all students will have 8 credits of English that will count towards your degree. Undergraduate students, if you want to stay on track to graduate in 4 years, we recommend registering for 15 to 17 credits each semester. We do have an academic advisor that can help you choose a major if you haven't already or you're interested in changing it. And you can do that once you arrive to Suffolk. Okay. This is very important, Raheem. This applies to you. In order for us to know the correct math class, we are asking all students pre-arrival, so in the next couple of weeks, that you do take the math placement exam. So it's great if you need to have your login credentials first and test to log in. And on Canvas, you should have something that's called math placement. Again, there is no need to study. You can use a calculator. You should be truthful, because if you're not, then you might be in the wrong math class, and we certainly don't want that. So just take the test honestly. It takes some students go very fast and they can finish it in 15 minutes. Other students need some more time. It should not take more than 45 minutes, but it does need to be completed all at once. So you cannot pause the test and come back to it. So make sure you have at least 45 minutes available schedule to take this. You should also have good Wi-Fi and disable all pop-up blockers before you take it, so you don't have any issues. And you must take it on a laptop or a desktop. It cannot be taken on a mobile phone. At the end of the test, there is a submit button. Don't forget to hit that, and the results will come to our math team, who will review the results and send them to your academic advisor, and that will determine the math class that you need to take. If you have any questions or problems accessing it, we'll have an email at the end that will show you for contact. Please let us know, because we can try to solve those problems for you before you arrive. So what are some of the academic expectations in the classroom at Into Suffolk? Active participation is encouraged, asking questions. Obviously, attendance is crucial, and we expect students to attend all classes. Being on time is also a cultural norm. We actually encourage students to arrive a few minutes before, make sure you're set up and ready to go. Try to minimize distractions. Phones tend to be the biggest distraction. I always tell my students, I totally understand you're working on a time difference with family at home that might not realize, the Boston time. So if you do need to have a call or you have an emergency, please take care of it. You can leave the room and do it just so it's not distracting for others. Attend as much as you can. Really take advantage of the social activities. We'll have a calendar full of activities over the summer. And the workshops that I already mentioned. It's a good way to potentially meet students that are not in your program and not in your classes. It's open to the entire community. Understand your schedule prior to the first day of class, and May 10th at orientation is a great day to do that. You will have an opportunity, like I said, to have a campus tour, find your classrooms. Most of them for the summer will be on the 4th floor in the Into Center, so it will be relatively easy. But if you're not sure about how to read the schedule, please don't hesitate to ask, because we want you to be ready and on time for your first day of classes on May 13th. Communicate if you're having a struggle or a problem. We want to hear from you. It's not a sign of disrespect or weakness. If you need help, we actually would love to hear how you're doing, good and bad. Hopefully it's all good, but it does happen that students might feel like, oh, this class is too easy or this class is too hard. I expected that this class would be different. Your feedback and opinion is very important to us. Your course syllabus is really your guide, and you'll receive these on your first day of class. You'll have one for each class. And it will give you all the important policies, expectations for the course, and most importantly, important due dates of when bigger assignments are due or homework is due. So you'll want to read those. They are available electronically, and most teachers will print out a hard copy on your first day of class. Canvas, as I mentioned, is our learning management system. It's very organized, and teachers should be sending announcements and posting major assignments to it. You will get a general overview at orientation, but I encourage you, if you have never used it, to explore. There are also some help videos on the platform once you log in through your Suffolk credentials. You need to become familiar with it because you will be using it through your journey here at Suffolk. And this link here in red will take you to some resources just to explore it. So this is a good activity, maybe a homework assignment to do before you arrive. That way you can come prepared with any questions that you might have. If you have questions about a specific course, if something is uploaded, you'll want to talk directly to the professor about that for a specific class, because again, everyone should be using it, but what they use it for might look different in different courses. Textbooks. We have a bookstore on campus, and I'm sure you'll see that on your tour. It's across the street, very close. There's a website here as well that will give you some more information. You cannot get your textbooks until you're fully registered for classes. So for academic English students, you'll have to wait until orientation. for first year students, Raheem, like yourself, if you do take the math placement and we can complete your schedule, you'll be able to view the textbooks that are available, but it's not required to purchase anything before you arrive. You can do this on Friday or, when you arrive. I am not sure if they have weekend hours over the summer. We'll have to look into that. But usually the first day of class, it's okay if you don't have it immediately. There's not homework due on the first day. It's usually, getting to know you and giving students a little bit of time that first couple of days of summer semester to get your books. Some students prefer to go through Amazon, to compare prices. That's fine. But you just want to make sure that the delivery is time and faster, so you're not wasting time. There also should be a copy of each textbook available at our library, which is we're right in the same area of the library, at the reference desk in case you forget it or want to do homework on site on campus. You should be able to go to the help desk and get a copy. Support. There's so much support here. We want to see you succeed and do well and be happy and eventually graduate. So we have at Suffolk University Academic Tutors. The Center for Learning and Academic Success is in the same building as the Intu Center on the 9th floor. There are some student instructional leaders, somewhat similar to teaching assistants in many of the classes. You obviously have your academic advisor. We have workshops. Instructors have office hours, at least 1 hour a week that you can get extra help or ask questions. We have academic coaching available for students doing well or needing extra support. There's tutoring for writing, as I mentioned, and all content. Math and statistics drop in almost every day. That's a popular one for our students. In terms of the English support, we have special support for that through workshops. The peer conversation hour will not be over the summer, but we'll have that again in the fall. And then there's specific tutors who are trained, professional tutors who have been teaching English as a second language that are also available through tutoring in the Center for Learning and Academic Success. So tons of help for you, and we'll help you navigate these services and meet a lot of these important people that you might be working with. I'll hand it over to you.
Sure. So we want you to stay involved. I think it's very important for students to be involved when they're at school. It definitely helps build a community and makes everyone feel part of the Intu Suffolk family. And this is a QR code to all of the university clubs. And you can certainly use it to find a club that works for you. And why should you get involved when you're at school in the US? It's really about making new friends by joining student groups and the clubs. It's about networking. Network with others from different cultures and backgrounds, which will help you in the future to create a good network. It's about create a better connection with the Suffolk University community. It's about giving back to the local Boston community. And it's about developing yourself, developing the skills needed for future career. So it really is important to be part of the Suffolk University community. So we have leadership opportunities. We have the Peer Leadership Council. It plans, promotes, and leads Intu Suffolk events and activities throughout the year. And we have volunteer opportunities to prepare, promote, and participate in events and interact with students to gain leadership skills. And the orientation volunteer leaders to help new students feel comfortable and supported upon arrival in the US. So this is something for you to look forward to in the future. Once you become an Into student, you will see students who are involved in these organizations, and you can become one of them when you're ready. This is our way to contact us. The best email is into@suffolk.edu. We do have a student experience website, sites.suffolk.edu / Suffolk. We have Instagram, into_Suffolk, and into_Suffolk_students. So please think of the way you would like to interact with us, and so that we can get information out to you and you have an easy way to ask questions. All right. That is all. I'm going to stop share and bring it back. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening to our webinar. I'm going to stop recording now.